Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. I'm Marina and I'm driving. I'm actually kind of driving aimlessly because I love driving and I felt like doing something that makes me feel happy. And I'm in traffic, so I decided to put the camera on and say hello and share my thoughts of the day. And in my thoughts that I've been thinking a lot about have been what grief feels like to me. Basically, I think grief is one of the worst emotions I could possibly feel, me being me. I know that everyone, not who would enjoy grief, but I've seen people handle grief much better. And when I was thinking, I even thought about like Charlie Brown's like Good Grief, Charlie Brown. I just thought about like every way of thinking about the word grief. But grief kind of turns into fear in my body. Physically, they feel the same because I feel lost. Feeling lost is fear-based. I feel very afraid for the understanding what the meaning of life is, I guess. I don't know, but that's kind of where I'm at. And I started thinking so much about how do other people grieve? I don't know. I watched this man who's a widower on YouTube. I can't think of his name. And he was talking about being sad and crying a lot and drinking beers. And I thought, well, that solution isn't going to work for me. It seems like almost like Groundhog Day. I wake up every morning and I don't remember what's happened. And it takes me a while to remember the last few days, well, not today. Today was different, but in the beginning, I didn't remember that my husband had passed away in the morning. And I was like, how could you not remember? But first thing in the morning, I didn't remember. I had to, I was like, oh, where's my husband? Or where's Schwanky? That's what I called my husband. That was his nickname. My brain was like, where's Schwanky? What's he doing? And then I was like, oh, that's right, your life is crap again. And then I had to start my day reminding myself of all of the sadness of yesterday. But today, I feel like I got a little reprieve because I woke up and I already remembered that my life was crap. So I didn't have to re-traumatize myself like I've been doing every day, which I guess is progress on some level. At least I remembered that my husband has passed away. I remembered it. And then after I have that feeling, then I start to kind of process what I have to do for the day. And then it kind of hits me that everything's changed. And, of course, loss on any level of anything, even a pet or even divorce, I guess could have the same sort of reaction in your body. But for me, I just get panic stricken. All of my plans, everything I wanted in my life is now different and I don't have any answers. I just feel lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself. And I sometimes drive around aimlessly like I am right now. I'm literally nowhere near my house, just driving around aimlessly, and I'm happy about that. I cooked my son dinner and he made plans with some friends. And I just decided to go for a ride. I do, of course, make sure that my child is okay, as well as he can be. I asked him if he wanted to go for a ride, and he said, not on your life. And here I am. And so then I started thinking, what is grief? And what does grief feel like in my body? And grief really does create fear, or a feeling of being uncertain and lost, which is also fear. And I feel that fear turns into anger on some level because unprocessed, I guess, dealt with fear becomes anger. And I don't want to become an angry, miserable person. I definitely don't want to become an angry, miserable person. I mean, the world's got plenty of those. There are plenty of angry, miserable people out there. So I started trying to think about, what will that anger do to your body if you resonate in that fear or anger or lost feeling, all those negative feelings. I started thinking about the rice experiment. And you guys know that I always talk about the rice experiment. You put the word love on rice with the intention of repeating loving words like love and happiness and joy, and playing it loving music and soft, peaceful things, resonating at a positive energy for the rice in the love, the word with the word love on it. Then you take rice and you put it in another Tupperware with the word hate, which to me, hate, anger, pain, suffering, all of those things, unhappiness, are all negative. So you could do that too. But if I resonate for a long period of time in fear or anger, because eventually fear does process itself into anger if you don't hone that energy and do something positive with it. And the rice experiment proved to me that the negative rice, when left to its own devices, will become black much faster than the white rice. While I'm alive on this planet, because I know about the rice experiment, I've always tried to keep myself in a joyous, positive energy field, because I believe that energy is how we thrive, living in a positive state of energy. I do believe that. But grief puts you in instant negative state. It's like you can't think past the moment. You can't dream. You can't plan. You can't imagine. But I can, because I thought about this today. So I feel like I have to change that grief into, and love doesn't die. So I can't grieve my loss of love by pretending like I'm not grieving. That's not going to work. Sometimes you can pretend to be happy and feel happy, fake it till you make it, they call it. But I can't do that right now. I can't. It's not possible. I can laugh, of course, at something I see that's funny, and it's momentary. And I believe that maybe from moment to moment, I can learn to progress, but I have to find something that I can take all of this sadness and loss of love and turn it into something positive, so that I can feel joy, or maybe proud, or I don't know yet, but something positive. And so, well, that's my thought for the day. I'm not really sure exactly where I'm going with that, but I feel like I have to change my thoughts. I have to change my energy flow to something opposite of grief, or using love. Love is the root of all good feeling. So love grows more love. Grief grows more fear. And fear is beaten by love. So since love never dies, I have to take that love that I still have for my husband, and turn it into something positive to resonate in. That's the solution. Now I need to find the mode to get there, but I know that that's the answer. If that makes any sense to anyone, let me know in the comments down below. So many of you amazing, amazing humans out there have sent me an outpouring of love that I am great. It's actually kept me alive. I actually think it's kept me alive. Thank the universe for that love, the outpouring of love. I want to say thank you. I also do have a lot of channel members, and not that I think that that's why you joined my community. I'm almost positive you guys joined to try to support me in my hour of need, and that's so beautiful, and I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for every act of kindness that has been bestowed upon my family and my son and myself at this time. And I'm truly grateful for everything everyone has done. Every video that you're rewatching, I just want to say thank you to all of my channel members. And I did promise a long time ago, some of you guys are new to my channel that never even knew my content before it became this bunch of whatever comes to mind, which it's not going to stay like this. I'm going to go back to my regular content as soon as I possibly can get myself to do it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday soon. In the meantime, I want to thank you all, and I do want to mention that I have a subscriber appreciation gift that I haven't called the winner of yet, that I'm going to try to do very soon, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll do it in a shorts video. And I also have a member of my channel giveaway that I have to call the winner of, and there's a lot of you guys out there, and it's the Sesame Street makeup collection. So if you guys have not yet known about that, as a channel member, you are eligible for that other giveaway. I thought I'd mention it because there are a lot of channel members, and I'm grateful for every single person out there who has subscribed and joined my channel. And that's all today. I realized that grief is anger. Grief turns to anger. Anger is hate. Hate is not an energy to resonate in. I have to turn it into love. Well, love is the opposite, and it's the root of all good. So I have to find a way to turn my grief into something positive, something love-based, so that I can resonate at a high frequency like I usually do. Because although I sound nuts, that's my secret to life. Resonating in a positive, loving sphere of influence makes me happy, and it makes those around me happy, and that's what makes me feel good. So I have to go back to that, and I cannot allow anyone to take me away from that primary focus point right now for myself and for Christopher. And I absolutely love all of you for being here to help me along this journey. Stay safe and stay savvy, my friends. The answer is love.